come across appeals to save different types of animals and our forests in the newspaper and on television. Why should we bother about such issues of forest and wildlife conservation? The answer is for our own well-being. Conservation of plants and animals ensures the quality of air, water, and soil on which we depend for our survival. Conservation of plant species is essential to maintain their genetic diversity. This is extremely beneficial for our agriculture produce. Conservation of animal species is equally important for their breeding and maintenance of food chains. Conservation efforts in India started gaining momentum in the 1960s, resulting in the implementation of Indian Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. The salient features of the Indian Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 included making provisions for habitat protection, publishing a list of protected species, imposing legal restrictions on hunting, poaching, and trade in wildlife, and setting up of national parks and sanctuaries in different parts of India by giving legal protection to the habitat. The Indian Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 also proposed conservation projects for some specific endangered animals. These include the Royal Bengal tiger, one-horned rhinoceros, Kashmir stag, locally called hangul, saltwater and freshwater crocodiles, and their cousin the gharial, and the Asiatic lion. Recently, several other animals have been included in the list of protected animals with a legal ban on their hunting and trade. These include the Indian elephant, the black buck, or chinkara with its beautiful spiral horns, the great Indian bustard, and the snow leopard. Today, conservation efforts in India are expanding their scope to include even insects and plants in the list of protected species, along with large animals. Hundreds of species of butterflies, moths, beetles, and one species of dragonfly were included in the list of protected species through the Wildlife Act of 1980 and 1986. 6 species of plants also found their way into this list in 1991. One conservation project that requires an important mention in India's wildlife conservation effort is dedicated to our national animal, the Royal Bengal tiger. This program is called Project Tiger. India and Nepal are home to about 2/3 of the tiger population in the world. At the beginning of the 20th century, there were an estimated 55,000 Royal Bengal tigers in the wild. By 1973, this population had dwindled alarmingly to just 1,827. The main reason for such drastic decline in the tiger population is poaching for lucrative trade in tiger skin, claws, and bones, and other body parts used in traditional medicines. Other reasons for the loss of tiger population include loss of natural habitat due to increasing human population and decline in the population of their natural prey. Project Tiger was launched in 1973 with the aim to protect and expand the tiger population through conservation methods. The results of Project Tiger have been mixed. Initially, the tiger population increased from 1,827 in 1973 to 4,002 in 1985 and 4,334 in 1989. However, by 1993, the tiger population had dropped to 3,600. At present, there are 39 tiger reserves in India. Some of the main tiger reserves where you may want to go to get a glimpse of this mighty cat are the Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand, the Sundarbans National Park in West Bengal, the Bandhavgarh National Park in Madhya Pradesh, the Sariska Wildlife Sanctuary in Rajasthan, the Manas Tiger Reserve in Assam, and the Periyar Tiger Reserve in Kerala.